Hello, beautiful Aquarius. I am Elena Valdez. This is your October 2024 tarot reading, and we're going to get right into it. I have already pre-shuffled your cards. Please remember this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you this time around, and that's okay. Please adjust gender as it best resonates for you. And this is good if you have Aquarius moon, sun, Venus, rising, and let's see, what else? Did I forget one? Nope, that's it. Okay, so with that said, we're going to work on a recent past, present, and near future reading. Here we go for Aquarius. Recent past. And present. And near future. Okay, my beautiful Aquarius. Nice. So Aquarius, right out of the gate here in the recent past, I see that you are moving away or taking a break from something that was confusing, something that didn't offer you the information necessary for you to really look at it as it truly is. And I'll explain why I say that in a minute here. But first, we have the Empress and the Star. I'm covering the Star because she's a little nude, so I have to cover her. So for the recent past, starting off with the Empress and the Star, there's a feeling here, Aquarius, that you are starting to now understand the importance of you validating yourself as highly worthy, in a way that maybe you haven't done so before. There's an element here of like really surrendering to the universe, really believing and having faith in the universe for what it has planned for you. But also there's a call here with the Star next to the Empress to really stay true to your essence, beautiful Aquarius, in that nurturing, loving, nature-driven kind of way. There's a call here for you to connect to the universe and nature more closely than ever. And you may have started feeling this in the recent past, Aquarius, where you are almost less inclined with what other people are doing and more connected to what Mother Nature wants from you, whether it's to be near water, whether it's to really get focused with our own fertility. And our own fertility may include our own ability to give birth or to create, pregnancy, but outside of that, it's also about creativity. And that creativity can come from the enlightenment and the inspiration that comes from being in nature. So in the recent past, Aquarius, I'm getting that you were pulled, you're being pulled into nature. Some of you are also exploring magic, exploring the elements of alchemization as it pertains to nature, universe, and manifestation with the Star next to the Empress. And there's this call for you to really focus on that, as in you have been here with the recent past. Others of you are quite literally focusing on being a mother and creating the space, the elemental space for that energy to come through, maybe even preparing for pregnancy, etc. But what I find interesting is that energy, that the reason you were pulled into this energy, really focusing on your essence, focusing on your energy, really focusing on maintaining your own peace here. There's a call for that, like something, it's like something has energetically pulled you into an energy of wanting to just be at peace with nature and yourself. Some of you, it's because you are protecting something creative, whether it's a bambino or an actual creative thing you've created that's not ready to come out to the world. And here with the moon, it confirms that, right? Like there's something here requiring you to rest and recuperate, and almost like hiding from the world, not hiding, not in a bad way, but for some of you, it can be that maybe physically you were experiencing some kind of ailment, maybe because you were ill, maybe because you were pregnant or whatever. And so that is what has you kind of tucking away and being more tuned into nature and its cycles and whatnot. But for others of you, there is a call to really just isolate from the things that are not really understood, and taking a break, like taking a break from things that are confusing, taking a break from things that you're not quite sure why they're happening. I feel that some of you, very few handful of you, have experienced some kind of physical thing here that maybe tucked you away a little bit, away from like the world, away from the view of the world. And maybe like you've been healing in the background, you've been sort of maybe even growing your baby in the background, right? But there's something here has you like taking a respite, but it's also helping keeping you away from the limelight, away from the eyes of the people. But it's also about keeping you away from the confusion. Like something has got you, you've needed to go inward a bit more here in the recent past. Here in the present, though, we have the Justice, we have the Knight of Wands into each other. This is interesting because this is an energy of, this is like action-oriented energy coming into the Justice card. This could be some kind of legal matter for some of you, but this can also be about taking action and identifying the terms and legality around a certain situation. So for some of you, this is going to be a creative thing. Remember earlier we were saying you're working on something creative, something nature-based, something that you're manifesting and keeping outside of the eyes of the realm of the world. And so now in the present, you're taking action towards solidifying the legality behind that. For some of you, if you're adopting children, this is about legalizing that, taking action towards securing that and securing yours and their interest as well. For others of you, this is about securing the interest of your project. This is interesting. I'm going to come back to another thing that this might be, but for now, let's keep going. Then we move into the Hanged Man, and this is the Eight of Swords here. You know, this is, some of you are potentially feeling a physical, there's something here regarding the balancing of your physicality, feeling bound, like feeling like you weren't able to move forward in a situation here, Aquarius. What can this be? Either you couldn't move forward, like you were bound in moving forward, like it's almost like you were bound to a situation here. I'm really picking up that some of you had to go through something physical, like you had to, you literally couldn't, it's like your body literally couldn't move here. There might be a legal element happening here with this matter. I'm going to come back to that. Here in the near future, we start with the Hierophant next to the Sun. So illuminating a commitment, illuminating something conventional, something traditional that is helping us, like anchor, we're being anchored. Something traditional is being anchored here for us. It could be marriage. That was going to be the other thing I said earlier I needed to come back to, because the Hierophant is right below the Justice card, and the Justice card is right below the Empress. This can indicate marriage. This can indicate a commitment, but it can also indicate forming some kind of traditional uniting due to either a creative project or due to a child. Like I feel that some of you are you're either adopting a child here, you're having a child, maybe you're fostering. There's an element here, especially with the Sun. You see the little bambino there in the Sun. There's something here, but for others of you, this is just a creative project. That's your baby, right? But in any case, there is a call here to solidify it concretely. That could be legal. And then once you do that, once you solidify this, for some of you, that's going to be marriage. For others of you, that's domestic partnership. For others of you, that's concretely adopting someone, fostering someone, or legalizing the trademark, the copyright, or whatever of your baby, your creative project, and finally bringing it out of the moon, hidden into the sun, which is visible, right? So for a lot of you, this could very well just be pregnancy, that you're literally starting off with the Empress, you're tucking away from everyone, resting your body and feeling moments of you can't move because you're pregnant, or maybe you had a difficult pregnancy. And now you're in this space of, okay, I'm ready to announce this formally out into the universe and the world. And then we end with celebration and the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands could very well symbolize a new little life, whether it's a baby, a child, or your new creative product or service that you're now have announced to the world. And there's a celebration around that. There's a coming together with family, siblings, loved ones, friends, friendships. There's like an announcement, like now the world knows, and now we're celebrating. Aquarius, please tell me what this is about. I just got chills all over my body. So I know that this is significant for you. And I want to know what this is about, because this is yummy. This is delicious. I think the biggest thing that I'm getting here that you need to hear, that you need to confirmation, is that it's okay. This need to disappear. It's okay. And then this feeling, for those of you who feel bound currently because physically there's something holding you back, or there's a situation making you feel like you can't, things are out of your control and you have to just sort of surrender. Surrender is a big thing for you right now, Aquarius. Just know that that's how you're feeling right now, that heaviness, but that's shifting. That's shifting. This last row is beautiful. This is releasing you from that, and this new reason to be, it's like you've been newly ignited and inspired again, beautiful Aquarius. This is pretty damn fucking cool. Oops. Hope I didn't offend anyone by cursing, but I do F-bomb once in a while. All right, my beautiful Aquarius, I hope this was helpful for you. Please let me know what this beautiful energy is about for you. If you like this content, like, subscribe. That would be incredibly helpful for me. I would be so grateful to you for it. And yeah, I hope to find you here soon. Ciao.